Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm having a really good day because this is a knife that I think is just, I believe on the last time I said holy engineering, Batman, because the knife engineering that went into this knife is just unbelievable. It's off the freaking charts. But if you're having a great day, tell me about it. If you're having a bad day, well, you can tell me about it also. That's okay. But this is an updated version of a fantastic, one of the most craziest, coolest knives out there, and I'm going to share it with you right now. I'm not going to take too long. Yeah, we'll see 12 years later. But yeah, let's get in here and check this out. It comes with a nice pouch and a cleaning cloth, and looks like that's about the only thing that comes in there, which is nice. You don't have to pay for a bunch of extras. Okay, here we go. This is the Remette RT-WK1. Would you look at it? Just look at it, all of its WK1-ness. And look here, I'm just gonna skip right to the cool stuff because look at this. This is an integral. Oh yeah, look at that, no seam whatsoever. And then look here, how many screws do you see on the show side? Okay, ready? Let's see, none. How many screws do you see on the clip side? None. Oh yeah, I'm going to show you how you can take this thing apart. And you're going to be like, how in the world is that possible, right? Because there's no screws. It's like space age-ness. Now look up here. Excellent jimping up here on the spine. And look at that fancy, Mr. Fancy Pants. Would you even call that a thumb stud? I guess it's a thumb stud no matter what the shape is, right? Anodized. And this is, by the way, this is titanium, just so you know. And this is a liner lock, a nested liner lock. Oh yeah, let's get this blade out. Are you ready? Pow, right in the kisser. Oh yeah, oh my goodness gracious, would you just look at it? Now that is about as clean and crispy as a knife could possibly be. It doesn't get any crispier than that. I mean, there's nothing marring it up, not a bunch of branding all over the blade. Let's get in here. Is this a, oh my gosh, I don't know. Maybe the other one is and I forgot. This is a hollow ground blade, M390 blade steel, satin, beautiful satin lines. You have vertical satin lines up here on the swedge, down here on the primary bevel, and then horizontal, oh my gosh, look at that. Horizontal lines on the flats. Look how clean that is. And these, I believe they're like 61, 62 HRC. The last time I looked, I think it was somewhere around 62 HRC. Big forward choil. You're never gonna have an issue with sharpening. Our lockup, right there in the middle where you want it. And oh my gosh, yeah, it's smooth. It's super smooth. And the blade is centered. Oh my goodness gracious. Let me give you a couple quick numbers before we get into all the fun stuff. From tip to tip, this bad boy is 8.07 inches, 205 millimeters. Your blade length's 3.46 inches, 88 millimeters. Your close length, 4.72 inches, 120 millimeters. So you're right there at the 3.5-inch blade length, which is very nice, very, very nice. Couple quick size comparisons. Here's the QSP Penguin, because everybody needs a penguin, right? Now look, I can't put them pivot to pivot because you don't see the pivot. Did I mention that before? That's part of the cleanness is look, there's no pivot. It's just knife without the pivot. I mean, it's just crazy. Okay, all right, moving along. This is the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. So it's the same size pretty much as the Paramilitary 2. A lot of people have this one. Now here's a couple that you know, I had to show because this is one of my all-time favorites. This is in my carry rotation. I absolutely love this knife. This is the Remette Kestrel. And then here, I'm just gonna show you a couple Remette since we're talking about Remettes. And if you haven't learned about Remette yet at this point, I'm surprised. Here's a gravity knife. Look at that. There's the Remette, what is the RT Sharp Leopard. So there's the Sharp Leopard, and then there's the Kestrel. Are you seeing the animal theme that's going on here? And then the very famous, oh yeah, look at that, the Peregrine Falcon. The Peregrine Falcon is, I mean, it's just gorgeous. This is the updated model with the extra clippy-doo. Oh, by the way, I will put a link in the description. If I have a discount code, I'll put down there also where you can go check out all the different knives from Remette. And this one right here, there are, I think, 3, maybe 4 styles available in this one, if they're still available. And here's one more, another gravity knife. Actually, let me do that. There you go. It's the Swordfish, baby, and there's several different versions of the Swordfish. A lot of them were sold out. I don't know what's available at the moment. Like I said, there's a link down there where you can go check out. Now, here's the cool thing about this bad boy. I've had the pleasure of owning the Remette RT-WK1, and that is this one right here. And this is the updated model. Now, I'm not sure what exactly the updates are, but we can kind of take a look here. And one thing I'm noticing is this very cool thumb stud is different than this one here. Let's look at the picture on the left, picture on the right, and see what the differences are, right? So there's a difference right there, is the thumb studs. Now, let's see. They both have the harpoon shape. How is the, oh, okay. All right. So here's an update. Here's something I can definitely tell. Maybe it's because this one here has the DLC coating, right? But this one has, the jimping is a little more aggressive. I like the jimping on this one more than I like the jimping. The jimping on this one's kind of soft. It's not grabby. This one is grabby. And by the way, I do have the video on this one here, and I'm going to show you how to take it apart here in just a second. But I also want to check and see if I can tell what the difference. Oh, okay, I see a difference right there. So this one here is flat right down here at the choil area. This one is rounded, which is okay. That works a little better. Let's see how this one. This one, I don't hate it. I don't have anything against it being flat, but that is something that's different, is you have this choil area. And then going all the way down just to see, because I don't want to miss something if there's something glaring at us. Looks like the pocket clips are the same. Looks like everything else in the back is pretty much the same. And then this side, pretty much the same. So couple changes there that I noticed. Now, let's get to the, okay, let me skip the action and the ergos just for a moment, because I know you want to see how you take this knife apart. First, let me check this, the fit. Oh my gosh. It's rock solid, zero movement up and down, left to right. It feels like a fixed blade. So that there's no issue there. Now, this is how you take it apart to see the inside. This little nubby dude right here, you pull this down and then you push this downward and it comes off. Look at that. Oh yeah, check this out. Look at that. You have this little knobby here, this little knobby here, and there's two on each side, right? And now you can see if you want to take it apart or if you want to clean it or maintenance it, now you can get to the pivot screw and you can get to the back screw back here, which is very cool. And then something that I marveled at, I'm just, there's a couple things I'm going to say before you quit watching this video, because I want you to know this, is the amount of machine work and the tight tolerances that it took to make this knife are just, they blow my mind. First of all, they make it so you don't have to fiddle and fidget and try to get this notch into it. It's tiny notch over here. They made these notches large, so it's not difficult to get them down into where they go. So once they're down there, I mean, you're good. It's back together just like that. It's that easy. So taking it apart is as simple as that and pulling it off. You don't have to worry about risking cutting yourself. The blade is still in there. It's still closed. And oh my gosh, it's just, it's a modern marvel. It's a fantastic idea. This is the second type of version they've done with something like that, but this one, they have got it down to a perfection, because here's the thing, listen. It doesn't matter. There's no jiggle. There's no wiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Look, there's no movement. It's you would have no idea that this even is a separate piece or comes off, because it is that tight. That's the tolerances I'm talking about that just blow me away. You would expect that a knife that does this so easily would be like jingle jangle. It would make noise. It would move around in your hand. You would have issues with it. You don't have issues with it. It's just, wow, it's that good. Now, coming up here, it just has this modular kind of hidden thumb stud right there, right? It's not sticking out. It's not a pocket pecker, but it's very adequate for blade deployment. Oh my gosh, this blade is gorgeous. And the smooth factor of this knife, let me give you a little bit of acoustics. It has a very, very satisfying sound. I don't even have to check to know how the ergos are. I know that the ergos are fantastic on, yep, they feel exactly like the other one. There's no hot spots. If you look back here, see how they chamfered off the edges, which if they wouldn't have done that, that would have been a hot spot, but they chamfered off the edges and it's just so smooth. It feels so good in the hand. And that extra little bit of aggression, I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, this knife is that good. This is grail, holy grail territory for knife lovers. And if you're a Remette lover, then it's even that much better. But wow. I mean, if you want to know more about Remette, they are part of the live streams. They are part of the knife community. They show up every Friday night, Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. Come to our live stream on Fridays. Remette is always there. They gift free memberships. They donate knives for giveaways. They are a part of the knife community, and wow, every knife they come out is just better than the last. And when they show up, you never know what's going to happen. So let me know what you think about the new Remette RT-WK1. Leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button and a thumbs up and all that fun stuff. And then you can go watch this video, or you can go watch that one. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the Hive stream, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.